Here we are live, just getting ready to prep for the big puck drop here. It's two teams that are quite familiar with each other. Once again, about 30 days away since the last time they met. Back at Dakota Rink 2, the scene of the crime initially. A 12-0 win from the SPL gray team wearing the whites, and the SPL black wearing the blacks. Bundy on the draw, playing center. Henny on wing, Shock on wing as well. We've got Knapp and Schaefer pairing the defensive end for the gray team. And here we go. Bundy pulls it back to Schaefer. Schaefer's going to retreat, look to try to fire it up ice, and it'll be a turnover to Natvig on the black team. The fans on the pass up front, and Henny tries to dump it into the own zone. Black dumps all the way across, and Scarlett's going to have to play it here. Kind of a mishandling, but it's a heads-up play by Scarlett. Little dangerous play out there, but Scarlett keeps her head on the swivel, and it's an icing call from Black. I believe it was Piper that dumped it on the black side. So it's a big showdown today. It's a battle for the old lunchroom here between both kids. A lot of kids go to the same school together, and certainly I'm sure they'll be chirping. I know there's already been some pregame the way it is. So Fearson winning the draw over to Solberg. Solberg playing forward here now. Kind of normally not her position of choice, but is going to give it a try today. So off the skate of Solberg, they'll have to exit the zone, and Hendrickson calmly corrals it to the side. Dumping it down with, I believe, Rampart chasing into the corner.
Get some wet ice.
Rampart loses the skate, and a loose puck behind the zone. Black looking to push it up. It's got numbers, but Fearson on the back check here. Hendrickson applies pressure, shot on net, ricochets off, Scarlett behind. Gray trying to corral it, a pass up front, and a loose puck bounces over to the half wall. Solberg loses the handle over on the half wall, dumps it up. Fearson applying pressure to the neutral zone, can't corral it. Shadler, Violets, collision in the corner with Solberg here. Going to get an offsides with the neutral zone draw, and we'll get also a line change with Ness, Perez, and Samuel as our forwards. Then we've got Schaefer and Knapp anchoring down the defense. Law wins a draw for the black team. Have to especially keep an eye out for her on blacks. One of the star players to certainly look out for. The white team was able to kind of slow her down the last match, but never say never. Defensive zone draw for the gray team here, and the whites, as these two teams that are on the top of the standings here. The record of, I believe, below the gray team, 5-1-1. Black 5-2. Black holding the zone, makes a dangle here and a nice move at the top of the circle. They'll have to retreat as everyone on the Blacks team looks to tap up. Black dumps it down to Knapp. Knapp trying to chip it up to Perez. Perez can't handle it. It's another offsides call from the Black. 2 in a row from Piper here. It's a unfortunate dump down as the team needs to touch up. Another line change here with Bundy, Shanka, and Henny. Knapp and Schaefer staying on the defensive zone. Bundy looking to win this one. It's a quick draw here, and Black already on the forecheck applying pressure. Shot on net. Scarlett bounces it off her pad. Knapp looking to try to move it up ice. Get a puck on the other end, and Shanka's looking to apply pressure on the forecheck. It's got an icing call there. I'm a little surprised that. I thought it was going to be a live play as I thought it went off stick. We had one ref calling deflection, other calling icing. Controversy already brewing over at Dakota Rink 2. You know, nothing I'm not surprised about with an inter-association battle. Keep the same lines out there. Defensive change with Peterson and Hendrickson. Now looks like they're going to move it back to center ice here. Slight confusion going on. Knapp with the draw, wins the draw, chips it back to Peterson. Peterson's going to bank it off the wall up to Shanka. Shanka looking to apply pressure, enters the zone, has an opportunity here, tries to pass it out front. She's got Bundy out there, tries to stuff it right up front, trying to go 5-hole to scrum out front, and looks like it's still a loose puck. No, they wave it off, no goal. Tough to see what happened there. Just bodies hitting the floor. Just bodies everywhere. It's like Disturbed here back in the early 2000s. Bodies everywhere. So, got 10 minutes left here in the first period. It's 3-2, shots on goal. Got Pearson on the draw with, looks like we've got Solberg. Dump here from Peterson, right off the stick of the goalie. Black trying to rally it around and get a breakout, trying to exit their own zone. Black pushing it up the ice with back check from Pearson. Way off sides from the Black team here. Miskowicz pretty far up front, and we'll get another neutral zone draw. Great opportunity for Black there, but just kind of a miscommunication, and another draw here. We've got Pearson on the dot with Solberg, and I believe that's Rampart on the left wing with Peterson and Hendrickson. Battle at center ice. Black looking to enter. Tries to chip it in. Battle on the blue line. Looking to maintain possession. Pearson sticking her nose in there with Peterson looking for a poke right outside the circle on the half wall. Puck squirting over to Rampart. Rampart's making a move around one. Can't quite control the handle, but Pearson's right behind her to clean it up. Pearson screaming up the right side, dumps it on net and goes wide into the corner. We have Knapp, holds his own, and tries to dump it back in. Black corralling it, looking for an exit. Black gets an exit, and White will have to regroup here, and this should be an icing call. Get a new offensive zone draw for the gray team. We'll get a line change, though, with Ness, Samuel, and Yuli Perez as our forwards. Defense will stay the same. Schaefer and Knapp manning the back end. 3 for 3 with shots on goal. 9 minutes left in the first period. Waiting for first blood here within the game. Perez drops it back to Knapp. Knapp fires it on net, sends it wide. Samuel's going to dig this one out of the corner. Looking for a defensive partner for Schaefer. Gets too much of a handle on it, and we've got a race here. Scarlett's going to have to play this or redirect it. Good hustle by Knapp to escape the danger with the pressure from Black. Black steps up, rips it down, bouncing puck. Scarlett, nice pit, blocker save, and redirects it to the corner. Loose puck in the own zone. It's certainly a different match energy-wise between the two teams. A much more even match game compared to the first time, and we certainly knew they'd be ready for this one, and showing it that way with Black trying to enter into their own zone. A nice move by Law. Redirects round one, loses a stick on the other. It's a zone entry from Black, and Samuel will try to redirect it from the half wall. Black applying pressure with just 2 in the own zone, the defensive zone of Gray. Looking for reinforcements from Black as Gray looks to exit. Ness loses an edge, trying to chip it out from Knapp. Gets stuck on a shin pad here, and Schaefer circling back in her own, trying to find a way to exit, and looking to send it up to Samuel. Samuel up through the neutral zone, tries to chip it up the wall, still has it. It's a one-on-one match. Samuel dangles down one and fires it on the goalie. Send it in the corner. Great save by Black. Yuli trying to center it, goes behind net. Ness trying to redirect this here in the half wall, and they'll keep it in the zone with Hendrickson chipping it up. Perez battling on the half wall as well. The blue line now. Samuel looking to apply pressure on the forecheck. Going to go around the net, but loses the handle and loses a skate from Black. Great centering pass by Perez, but unfortunately the forwards are just deep down behind the red line with Miskowicz on the Black, pushing it up. Patient as Hendricks goes and looks for an active stick, trying to force this one out. Peterson applying pressure in her own zone as well. Ness sticking her nose in on the half wall, trying to look to clear. Shanka has this one to move. Makes one dangle, tries to go between the stick, but a great poke check by a Black team. Shanka not giving up, but certainly a great try. Fires it wide of the net from Black. We'll have Hendrickson trying to chip it up to her forward there, and it's a dangerous pass out front as Peterson tries to get it out of their zone. Fast skating from Bundy, trying to make a move, but another great defensive play from the Black defensive pairing. Shaka, an opportunity on the net. Fans on the shot, looking to try to push it deep in the zone. Bundy trying to corral it into the corner. Black should be able to exit this one and push it up the ice. Hendrickson, a little slow to react as Black gets a shot on net, and I believe it kissed iron there. Just a wide angle, and certainly got lucky with that. Bundy trying to make a move, goes up the right side, dumps it down back in the corner, and missed shots here. We've got Solberg trying to dump it right on front net, looking for somebody home, and not quite there. Black, opportunity to exit their zone again and push this up the ice. Chips it up to their other player here, and we've got Law screaming in the right side. Cuts back, looking for a player there, and it's Shadler that sends it wide. Schaefer chipping it up out of the zone. Got Black, mishandles it here, and we'll get pressure from the gray team. Schaefer looking for everyone to touch up. Dumps it down on net. Goalie chips it over to the side, away from the danger. Pressure from Rampart. Rampart holds his own. Pearson handling it once. Fires it on net, sends it wide. Lots of shots from Gray, but just can't find anything on net here, and everything going wide and looking to chase the forecheck. Another great play by Pearson to keep it in the zone and battling out behind the net. Rampart looking for support in the corner. Looking to dump it, and Maddie can't hold the zone on the blue line. Locked up on sticks in the half ice here, and Black's going to come away with this. Back check from Rampart. Rampart there to clean up any mess and danger that was present from Black, and they clear it out of the zone. Black dangling it at the red line, and we've got an offsides from Black. They don't call it, do call it confusion here, and we'll get a neutral zone draw. Certainly wasn't a confusion from safety meetings from the ref, hopefully. Not sure if any parents partook today, but certainly have a lot of fun inside Dakota Rink 2. White wins the draw. Slowly loses it up to Black. Has a chance. It's in between her skates, and a huge save by Scarlett to shut it down. Black with an opportunity at the blue line. Bouncing puck in between skates again into open net on the left side. They're going to just pop this in. Black up 1-0 here with multiple shots on net. Just a completely different game here, which is exactly what we expected after the first match 30 days ago. Black up 1-0 with 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first period. 7 shots to 4. Great team looking a little flat to start here. Not sure if the confidence from the meeting 30 days ago is playing in their minds, but they came off a great performance this last weekend with a 4-1 record in the Fargo Women's International Classic. Here, I can tell you his team was ready to play this weekend, but something about today just not quite the same. As White regroups in their own zone, looking to clear. Spent a lot of time in their own zone with not a lot of opportunity with offensive pressure. Here, they're going to get an icing call here. They waved it off. Deflected here off the wall. Hendrickson slides it over to Peterson, who's not there, who's back cheating defensively. Law skating in, makes one dangle here. He's got an opportunity. Hendrickson slowly pushes it away. It's a loose puck on the back door, and a clear. It looked like it didn't. Went behind the goalie and around a lucky bounce of Peterson skating up. Cuts it back. She's got the moves. An opportunity for the Howitzer. Makes a move again, but goes down. Looking for a penalty call, but doesn't get a tripping one. Ness fires it behind the net. They'll wrap around here, and got defensive change for Peterson coming off. Hendrickson jumps up. Keeps it into play. Black chips it out. Schaefer looking to corral it, but Shadler looking to try to make a move and can't hold it. Samuel finds it in her stick, kind of not anticipating it. And we've got Ness harassing Black defense, trying to get it up and out of the zone.
Cover back for Maddie.
Knapp loses his edge, goes down. Ness trying to chip it around a player and does, but it'll be an offsides and a neutral zone draw. Gray is just trying to find their footing here. It was surprising after the decleating of the Farmington Tigers on Sunday. But looking to dig themselves out of this hole that they put themselves in, and Bundy trying to keep it in as well as Shanka. Bundy had an opportunity, but Knapp holds the zone on the blue line. Henny trying to make a play. Moves it over, and the top of the circle, we've got Knapp. Pinches down and keeps it in, but Black will clear this. Looking like a tip call, and they're going to have to play it. Schaefer taking her time, corrals it behind, tries to chip it up, but gets stuck in a skate. Loose puck in the corner. Trying to find possession here. It looks like Black is winning the battle on the half wall. Comes away at the top of the circle. Shot on Scarlett. Great pad save. Kicks it to the side. Doing well here from Scarlett so far, but the White defensive forwards have got to get this out of their zone and try to find some life as they're getting outshot 2-1. Just finding themselves in a peculiar situation, which they haven't found themselves in for most games here, as Schaefer is pushing it up the ice. It's going out wide. It's looking to dump it in, and quick twist and goes down. Chipped up by Henny. Henny get a shot almost on net. A loose puck. Henny trying to find someone on the left side here in the corner. Loses a handle. Tries to slide it to center ice here, and no one home. Henny in the corner again. Chips it around. Goes to the other side. Shanka's going to have to apply pressure here. And she does. Saves it here, and so does Schaefer to hold the zone. Schaefer looking to fire. Fans on it. Gets lost in the escape. Got Knapp. Did an aggressive play and just mops it up defensively. Got to apply more pressure here, and just almost a slash there to try to keep the zone. Schrupp can't handle it. Pressure from Bundy. Solberg pushing up the ice. He's got one-on-one out of position a little bit for Solberg. Takes the shot, but it gets stuck in a Black player's chest. Black settling it down behind their net. Looking for a line change for White. Pearson on as well as Rampart. Solberg stays on as well. Loose puck for Pearson. Pearson fires it on net. Gets caught up with defenders here, and we've got some laundry on the field, the ice, and a loose puck in a high slot, but no one's there to scoop it up by White. Black pushing up. Law makes a move on the outside. A very dangerous player, Law, as they've got to keep it under wraps and try to find her locked up and keyed up there, but Law continuing to dangle it around all White players here. Move from Rampart to clear the zone. He looks to push it up the ice. We got a 3-on-2 with a back check from Black. Opportunity for Rampart. Makes one move. Black goes down. Far side. Looking to pass and finds somebody up front. Loose puck in between skates. And a Black clear with, unfortunately, no time left. Was a great opportunity to try to tie it up. 1-0 here at the Dakota Rink 2. White getting outshot 9-4, and certainly got a lot to chew on here in the first period with finding themselves the hole dug and looking a way to get out of it here. Haven't been behind much this year for the White team. We have, I should say, SPL Gray as the coaches look to try to break this down and try to give them an extra jolt of energy with about 30 seconds for the new puck drop. Fortunately, solo today, my partner in crime, Knapp, has got an upper respiratory illness here, is out on the bench here. Hopefully it's not on the IR or the disabled list for too long. He certainly was missed in Fargo here with pretty much solo through the weekend. But got a big match so far brewing here today as these two teams lead the top of the top four standings here. Got ready to drop it here in period number 2. Looks like Perez with Ness, Samuel, Perez applying pressure with Hendrickson, Peterson holding down the fort on the backside. Hendrickson trying to make a move. Gets chipped away by a Black defense. Ness up front. Loose puck out front, but nobody can handle it. Black trying to chip it out. Quinn pinches in. Black trying to clear. Great hustle by Samuel to apply pressure on the forecheck. Fans the rim around. It's Perez that'll try to pick it up in the corner. Shadler goes down. Samuel looking to handle it. Tries centering pass, but can't quite clear it. And Niskowicz does. Hendrickson chips it back up. Nessel chase. Black's going to send it all the way down. They are going to give an icing call here. Almost played it, but we'll get an offensive zone draw for the Gray team as Bundy goes on with Shanka and Penny. Schaefer and Knapp are pairings on the defensive side. Trying to find this level here. 1-0. Bundy pulls it back to Schaefer. Schaefer fires a Cowitzer. Goes behind the net and wide. Henny, centering pass. It's a loose puck out front. Bree trying to corral it. Can't corral it here. It's stuck between skates. Shanka dumps it on net. Gets stuck on a stick and a shin pad. Knapp fires it down. It's a wide. Henny's going to chase it behind the net. Henny looking to try to find somebody. And Black is going to look to be able to clear this and skate it up. However, Bundy will not let that one happen as she holds his own. Impressive forecheck by Bundy as Harper tries to tie her up, and we've got a tripping call here from, it looks like Black is going to go spend some time in some primetime real estate in Rig 2. Power play for Gray. Interesting tripping call, but White has an opportunity with an extra man to try to tie it up. Knapp believes it's a Fearson goal here, is thinking she might pop this one as Rampart Fearson, and Solberg out. Tries to fire it in from Knapp, but looking for the redirect from Solberg. Solberg chases it on the half wall, tries to send it back to Schaefer. Schaefer dangling it on the point, fires it on net, and it's redirected to the side safely. A lot of outside pressure from the Gray team, and looking to try to get something closer, and Schaefer keeps it in the zone. Fires it in with Solberg, trying to maintain possession on the goal line. Black trying to get it out of their zone. Fearson looks to make a move at the top of the circle. Tries to send it in through skates. Solberg can't handle it and sends it centering ice to Rampart, but it's off a stick and deflected. Knapp jumps up into play, trying to keep it in. Got Black, enters the offensive zone, and Schaefer trying to handle it on their knees. Looking for help here, the centering pass from Black. No one's there on the back door to find it. Solberg skating up. It's a 3-on-2. They've got numbers. Solberg chips it up. It's a bouncing puck that'll corral behind the net. Fearson looking to chase. Black player goes down. Fearson, an opportunity. Tries to send it across. Solberg not there on the back door. Just slightly out of position as I believe it's Law coming in with speed. We're going to get a stick there right in the skate. It's going to be a tripping call here on Schaefer. Schaefer spent some time in the box as well. 10 minutes left here in the second period. It'll be 4-on-4 for 8 seconds until Black goes on the power play opportunity with about the 50 seconds left. Do we have a minute and a half penalties? I thought the penalties just a minute. It's a minute and a half penalty. My bad on Schaefer. Getting distracted from the Fargo International Girls Tournament where penalties were won. So,
Go, Emma.
Samuel trying to apply pressure. It's a loose puck. Samuel's got an opportunity here. Oh, she can't handle it. Tries to fire it on net and goes wide. Ness chasing this on the half wall. He's going to try to send it over, and unfortunately, Black's going to pick this one up. Minute left here roughly for Black on the power play. Hendrickson looking to try to clear the zone and does. No one there for Black to hold it, and Black's going to have to touch up. Slides it over to Natvig for the Black. Shanka trying to apply pressure to Natvig. Samuelson loses the puck right in the high slot, but Peterson clears this one out of the zone. Black taking their time, but it'll be an icing call. 45 seconds left on the penalty kill for Gray, as we'll get some fresh skaters out there with Perez and Bundy as our forwards. Peterson and Hendrickson. Defensive pairings here with 45 seconds left on the PK. Big draw here, loose puck right outside the dot. Shot on net, redirected. Scarlett slightly out of position, backhanded goal, and it goes in. The Black going up 2-0 here. 10 shots to 4. Had a first save there for Scarlett, but goes down in the butterfly. Can't get her teammates to help clear that and redirect it. So Samuel Perez. Bundy. Forwards. Knapp chips it down. Getting a icing call here from Knapp. 9 minutes left here in the second period. The Whites down 2-0. Black certainly been here to play, as that first showing from them was certainly not something they enjoyed, but battling back now and certainly trying to even out the series between these two, as this is the last time they'll play each other unless they meet in districts at the end of the season. Samuel corrals this one up, looking to move it up. Makes a move around one defender. White's got numbers, going to try to slide it over and can't. Slides it back, fires on net. Goes wide. Samuel looking for something on a bouncing puck towards the other end. A great opportunity for Gray, but no one's there. Black looks to clear this. Fires it up the center. Schaefer tries to jump up in, takes a poor angle, and just has to kind of regroup and send it back in. Get a offsides call, unfortunately, for White there, as they'll get a neutral zone draw. Just real disappointing here, I think, for the Gray team. They just look completely different than they did at the Fargo Women's International 10U Classic. Trying to find life here and just any sign of momentum as Peterson handles it right at the center ice. Black trying to make a move to get it out of their zone, looking to jump it up or chip it up. Hendrickson battling at the blue line. Rampart makes one move high up the circle. There, a no call as it goes down. Pearson fans on it. And we'll get a penalty call here. Looks like a tripping call they called from the other side of the ice. Thought that was maybe on our side here, but looking to determine the call for tripping. And it will be a discussion for the Zebras as they call it in here. And it'll be Gray going on the power play once again. I believe the second penalty for Zoe back in the sin bin as she enjoys some prime real estate there out there at Dakota Rink 2. Thinking about her actions there from the tripping, I'm sure. So Thierson on the draw with Solberg out wide and Rampart as well. Hendrickson and Peterson looking to help this team out defensively. Schaefer wins the draw, slides it back to Peterson. Peterson sends it down on ice. It'll go off a skate here as Solberg battles behind the net. Bodies are going down, and Rampart applies the pressure on the forecheck. Looking for possession. Quinn chips it up, but Black will deter this one away from their own zone, and Peterson jumps up and tries to get this down, and Quinn, an opportunity to push this all up the ice. She's had opportunities before to score. Cuts back behind the grain, going up the right side, fires it on net. And it's a goal! And that's Quinn Placento Hendrickson with the goal to be down 2-1 for the Grays. Beautiful play by Hendrickson, just takes it over. She's gone coast to coast plenty of times before and does it there. You know, if anybody's going to put the team on her back, it's going to be her.
Yeah, that one in the chamber. There we go. Now let's get some life forward.
Eddie trying to push it up. White showing a pulse here after that goal. Shanka tries an outside shot from the blue line, but a good deflection to trying to hold it in. Black will clear though. Bundy chasing back. Law makes a dangle here on one. Knapp jumps up, cuts the hands of Law. She fights so on. I tell you what, the Law didn't win that time. There we go. Gray showing pressure. Good energy here, trying to get back in this game. 7 minutes left. Schaefer makes a move around one. Henny chips it up to, I believe that's Bundy. Bundy racing in on the left side, trying to go back behind the grain. Loose puck at center ice. Schaefer jumps in, trying to mop up a mess. Shanka back checking as well. White getting back in this and showing definite signs of pulse. Bundy's got time and space here to make a move. Harper making sure she's onside. A loose puck for Harper. Tried to handle it over here. We're going to go right in the low dot shot. It's deflected off a Black player as they try to chip it up and around. Black trying to get it out, and they will. But a great body check by Bundy. What an absolute physical play by Bundy. It's Big Bad Bundy in on the zone. Fires it. Goes wide. Samuel looking to clean it up, tries to center it and can't get there. Black pushing up the ice with Schaefer, chipping it back. Law and Knapp had battled all day. Knapp fighting the Law and wins again. Eddie trying to push it up in the center ice, trying to gain control. Can't. We'll get, I believe, an offsides call here, and certainly White clawing back in it. Love the physicality from what we have here in this District 6 Inter-Association shootouts. Just two clubs battling it out for lunchroom supremacy. We'll see who wins this one, and we're all on the edge of our seats. Parents biting nails. Kids' stomachs in there, deep in their bodies here as it's just a pandemonium happening. Perez trying to hold the zone. Samuel chips it in. Battle in the corner. Samuel looking for a defensive pairing, trying to find somebody that can't. But Hendrickson tries to wait for the team to jump back on sides and does. Dumps it in, and they'll cover it up here for a offensive zone draw for the SPL Whites club to find a way to get the equalizer and even this puppy up. Pearson out there with Solberg and Rampart. Pearson on the dot, looking to pull it back, and it looks like they do. Solberg patiently dumps it to Peterson. Peterson fires it down deep, right behind the net. Look for Black to try to get this out of the zone as Pearson tries to chip it in. They can't hold it, and we'll get an offside call. Little light offside call if you ask me here, but that's what they're going to call a neutral zone draw. Pearson stays in there with Rampart and Solberg. Pearson looking to try to maintain possession with three Black players on her. And we'll get another offsides call here. 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second period. 10-1 in the shots between Black and White. White on the smaller end of that. Still down 2-1. Pearson on the dot. Tries to pull it back. Pearson enters the zone with a clean break. She's got an opportunity here. Tries to handle, dumps it on net, sends it wide. Rampart looks to fire it in the front of the net and gets caught in between some skates. Hendrickson looking to maintain control. Chips it up to Rampart. Sends it around over to Pearson. Pearson behind, looking for a centering pass to Samuel, but in between her legs, Peterson fires it on net. What a howitzer, but sends it wide. Dad got excited with that one, but that one did go in. Big forecheck by Pearson with an active stick to keep it in. Just a battle between Black and White right on the half wall. Pearson looking for Samuel on the back door. Tries to chip it in, and Solberg goes down. It was Solberg on the back door. White trying to chip it up, but Quinn redirects it from danger, chips it up to Rampart. Rampart all alone, and we're going to get an offsides. That's an unfortunate call. That one was offsides there? I don't know if that one was. Really borderline. But nonetheless, 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in the second period. We've got Bundy on the draw, and Henny out wide, and Shaka's the other forward. Knapp, Schaefer, pairing the defensive partners on the Gray team as White tries to clear. The Gray tries to clear it. Knapp jumps up. It's been about a good stick lift by Bundy here as Henny looks to try to get it out. Pressure from Shaka, trying to get this pushed into the offensive zone as Black dumps it down to Schaefer. Schaefer up to Shaka. Shaka battling on the blue line. Locked up another Black player here as White looks to dump it down, and it's caught in between Harper's skates. Got Bundy out front. Shaka, Bundy, Shaka all alone. A stick battle and just loses the possession there and kind of dumps it on net. Unfortunate play there as it was a prime opportunity to try to level it up with Bundy and Shaka there, and they'll stay on the ice, this forward pairing. Law up against Bundy on the dot. It's our best player that so far has locked her down, been fairly quiet. I think one goal from her only so far. Bundy battles her. Schaefer keeps it in. Oh, just a mishandle here. Is going to have to retreat. He's going to dump it down. It's stuck between the skates of a Black player and gets it in. A loose puck for Bundy, but they'll have to touch up as they get a line change here for Shaka goes out. Slash from Knapp that gets away with the call here, but has an opportunity to clear it. Black trying to hold the zone. Big battle between Harper and Shadler. Shadler didn't appear to like that one as he glances at Henny. Certainly some familiarity with those two going to the same school. Probably speaking Spanish to one another. Law in the corner. Centering pass up front. Loose puck.
Get it out.
Henny
Out.
loses an edge here and can't hold it. Reinforcements from Bundy looking to help her out, trying to get it out of the zone. A Black skater goes down as White looks to chip it up and enter. It's pressure from Samuel. Samuel skating up the right side. Cuts back towards the middle of the ice. And it'll be carried by Black, and it'll get away with the tripping call, it looked like there. I thought that would have been one as the Black player went down on one skate. A loose puck from Knapp here, and Black dangling around the blue line here. It'll get a heavy stick, and we'll get a slash or tripping call from Knapp. Gotten away with a few there, and she's going to go to the box for a minute and a half, unfortunately. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the second period. 2-1 still as the Gray is going to go on the penalty kill. Ness on the dot. Peterson and Hendrickson. Defense with Perez. Trying to kill off this penalty. They're going to walk it in with Black, and had a great opportunity to try to bury that one and send it wide. Got lucky with that as just let her skate it in. Peterson trying to get this out of the zone. Stuck in the corner. Losing some momentum from the White with that earlier goal this period. Hendrickson trying to get it out. The only goal so far for White has been her. Perez, opportunity to skate this up. He's going to push it up the wall with no pressure. Cuts it back. Dangles on the backhand. Tries to go 5-hole. Redirects it. Sends it wide. A good opportunity. Short-handed here as trying to hold the zone from Peterson, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. They're going to have to play this with pressure from Black. Chips it, try to chip it out, and they do. This should be an offsides call, but they wave it off. Perez trying to get out of her own zone, trying to move it up. Looks like tired legs from the forwards. Need to get a line change. Perez dumps it down. Looking off to the bench, wondering the line change, but doesn't. Tries to apply pressure up front, but just the energy's not there as Black skating it up. A 3-on-2 opportunity here. Looking for back check here from somebody on the Gray team, but no one's there. Quinn trying to get it out of her own zone. Battle behind the wall. A centering pass redirected off a skate. A fortunate bounce for White here as they look to clear. Peterson trying to get it out and push it up the ice. Samuel on with Ness. Get an offsides call. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. 1 minute left here in the second period. White trying to climb back in this game here against Black. SPL. Law on the dot against Pearson. Two of their best players locking horns on the dot. Pearson makes a move, tries to handle it, but doesn't. Gray or Black enters the zone. Black fires on net. Nice save by Scarlett as she redirects it from danger. Schaefer looking to clear the zone, trying to chip it up, but a great stick from Black to hold it. Pearson on the half wall trying to get it out. They can't. It's a scrum here between multiple Black and White. They will get it out of the zone though, but Black's right there to dump it back in. Solberg back, I believe, playing defense here. Moved away from the offensive zone, making a change as Rampart, making a move up the left side, trying to have a strong stick, but can't. Schaefer, adding it with 20 seconds left. Makes a move up the ice. He's got a handle here with one. Got 13 seconds left, chipping it up. Rampart, an opportunity, 11. Fires it on net, and it's saved with a loose puck out wide. It was a great shot position there with 4 seconds left. Schaefer's got to fire this on, rip it, and it's not going to get there. We'll call the period there. A great shot by Rampart, great shot placement here on the low left side of the glove. Goalie was able to get a piece of it, but Samuel had maybe an opportunity to try to stuff it in on the back door. Not there. Ooh, we got a spine tingler here in the Dakota Rink too. Here, SPL Black. Much more pleased with the results so far than the first go-around, which Gray shelled them 12-0 in the same rink. Gray trying to find some of that puck magic from their first match as they look to tie this game up and maybe even take the series if luck goes their way. Doing just fine, sir. We've got a lot of patrons enjoying the game here. A lot of individuals from the SPL community, not just parents from the team, but those supporting the program here as they cheer not only SPL Gray but SPL Black on here. Great program. Looking forward to see how this game unfolds with that and the rest of the season for a lot of these players. So, time to drop the puck for period number 3. Henny, Chaka, as well as Bundy as our forwards. Hendrickson and Peterson anchoring the back line. Big draw. Bundy wins it. Henny tries to chip it up. Black trying to get it out. Hendrickson loses it in her skate. Black's got an opportunity here to dangle, and they do. I believe it's Law. Law tries to stuff it short side. Can't get it. Scarlett. Curtin denies it once again. Peterson trying to push it up. Looking for energy and effort here. Henny waiting for Peterson to push it up. Peterson trying to make a move. Shanka trying to stay on side. Peterson dangling around everyone. Who knew she had all these moves in her repertoire? Good stick lift in the corner to apply pressure on the forecheck. Peterson with the pass to Shanka. Just out of her reach there. Would have been another opportunity for Gray to handle it. Black trying to push it up with a centering pass and smothered by multiple Gray defenders here as Bundy tries to skate it up with Shanka and Henny. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Shanka behind. They crisscross at center ice. Bundy fires it wide. Henny on the back door fires it, rips it out. No one home. Shanka chasing on the half wall, trying to keep it in the zone. Schaefer tries to chip it in. Black kicks it out with the skate. Solberg's going to have to get back and defend Law. Law, dangerous player there, tries to fire it back, but will hold the zone for Black. Got opportunity here for Black as it's miscommunication. Everyone looking for the puck here, and a great play by Schaefer to push that up. Excuse me, Bundy. Bundy slides it over. Can't quite hold the possession here as Schaefer chips it up to Bundy. Bundy's going to enter here, trying to maintain possession in the offensive zone. Bundy with a big active stick here. We've got a battle out front as we make a line change. Honka off and Samuel in. Samuel jumps up into play, but Black makes a move. Black makes another. I believe we've got a breakaway now for Black. It turns Scarlett all alone, and he fires at top shelf here. Just unfortunate. Defense kind of left Scarlett out to dry there. Had the whole net to try to defend, and unfortunately, she can't cover it all. SPL Black takes another lead here, extending it to a 3-1 with 11 minutes left in the third period here. So it's an unfortunate breakaway for SPL Gray as they back to a 2-goal deficit in this SPL on SPL tilt. Energy level is just not quite the same as the Fargo International Classic. They haven't really played a lot of close games here as Yulee looks to enter with the puck between her skates. Yulee applying pressure here, trying to keep it in the zone. A loose puck, Yulee loses the skate and goes down. So that's Ness. Ness and Samuel trying to hold it. Samuel does. Great move by Samuel. There, he's got an opportunity. Fires it on net, sends it wide. Just a lot of shots on for Gray, but just none on net as Peterson dumps this in and Ness will chase. Ness, Perez chasing there. Black moving it back behind their net, trying to chip it on around. Almost hits the side of the net, but great pressure by Samuel. Here trying to claw their way back in. Peterson got an opportunity, fires it on, and just sends it wide again. Just not able to get anything on net here, but there's an opportunity from Samuel. Oh, it just ricochets up and over the net. Would have been a great chance for them to play it, and Peterson jumps up. Law making a move, tries to pass it back, but Ness cleans up any danger here from the back check. Trying to clear the zone. 10 minutes left in the third period. Black fires it on net. Quinn redirects it out there, and a scrum out front. Black can't corral it right on the back door. Fires on net. Scarlett save. Peterson directing around the net, getting away from danger. Trying to move it up the ice, getting it out of their zone, and Black holds it here, unfortunately, as Ness sticking her nose in there, trying to push it up, and they will chase. Looks like they wave off icing here. Nat pressing way up front in the offensive zone, trying to push it around, and they do. Black gets out of their zone. It's a battle at center ice for possession. Black dangling, trying to move it around one, fires it on net, sends it wide outside around the side. Schaefer making a move, trying to handle it right on the side. Black going backdoor, but Knapp is there to deny it with Scarlett out of position. Heads up play by Knapp to just bail out the goalie there, and great play. Pearson, she's been dominant all weekend long, looking to try to get on the score. She rips one, sends it wide. Unfortunate. Just a little bit of pressure from Black, and again, the shots are there for the Gray, but just can't get it on net. Schaefer trying to chip it up and does. Knapp is now at forward, it looks like here, trading places with Solberg. Normally not her prime position she plays, but looks like the coaches have made a change here as Knapp looking for that power shot to try to get some offensive action here as Schaefer looking to skate around the net, mishandles it on the half wall, dumps it down, and Black will have to play this here in their own zone. Pressure from Rampart, trying to hold it, can't. Forwards, applying tons of pressure at center ice. Pearson's got to have a chance to bring it in. Gets opportunity here from the high slot from Schaefer. Tries to cut it back across the grain, loses possession on Black. Black rims it around their own zone, looking to exit. Pressure from Rampart, trying to get a stick in it, but can't make a play, and it's Black. Here, another opportunity there, short side, it goes out the post, no goal! Scarlett kissing iron with that one here as the defense kind of lays her out to dry once again. This defense has got to get back in this. Has been a strong suit of this team all season long, and just for some reason is just, I don't know if it's the pool hangover from the weekend or what. Really, it's not only the defense, but the whole team trying to find an opportunity. Pearson trying to make a move, dangles, fires it right at the goalie's chest, and it covers it up. Holy! Thought it was a loose puck, and heads up play by Henny, thinking the play was still alive, but they called it early. Here, no goal. 7 minutes left here in the third period. Gray trying to find an opportunity here to get back in it. But I can tell you what, Black has certainly came here to play as Shonka tries to chip it up on net. Bundy right out front, battling here. Lost between skates as there's backhand from Peterson trying to dump it on. Shonka dives, trying to keep it in. Got Henny right outside on the left dot. It's caught in between her skates. And Shadler trying to move it up. Chip it up here and hold the zone, and they'll call it offsides. Got a neutral zone draw. 7 minutes left. Down 2. Gray trying to find life, and they'll make a forward change with Ness, Perez, and Samuel coming on. Hendrickson and Peterson. The defensive pairing will stay on the ice. Mighty Mouse looking to try to win this. Great body position to try to win the puck. Black will send it back, though. A little bit of a mishandle with Perez trying to maintain possession here. Perez battling Hendrickson for the first goal, looking to try to get back on the score sheet. Fires it down, caught in between the skate of Black. Black looking to exit. Samuel jumps up on the forecheck, trying to hold the zone, and Henny trying to corral it and play a little defense here and hold it. Henny behind the Ness behind the net. What a move there! That is some prime time Ness skating. I'm sure she gets in the summer. Just stops on a dime. Black holds the zone. Law trying to make a move on the backhand here on the wall. Moves back, cutting back up towards the dot. Fires it on net. Redirected, cleared out front from Hendrickson. He's going to send it down the ice, and this should be an icing call. And it does. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third period. Yep, it's just a slobber knocker of a game here, and trying to get a little puck luck for Gray. Here is Pearson, Knapp, and Ramparts as our forwards, Schaefer and Solberg. Defense. Pearson tries to make a move, goes down. Black chips it up. Schaefer redirects it away from danger. Loses the handle, though, and Black will maintain possession. Knapp fires it behind the net, or Solberg fires it behind the net. Knapp pressuring, trying to get it out of the zone. Schaefer trying to make a move. She does, gets it out, and it's a bit of mishandle here from Gray as everyone's trying to dangle and handle it in.
Dump it in.
Knapp trying to chip it up. Black trying to clear it out. Pearson taking it herself up to center ice.
Go, Nora.
She's got space here. Goes around one player. Around another, fires it, gets lost
There
to
we
skate.
are.
Knapp picks it up. Fires it on net! It goes left side! Goalie couldn't see it, and we got an opportunity with 5 minutes left in the game. Down 1 goal as Matty Knapp looks to almost tie it up, down 1. And I tell you what, that's going to creep back in the SPL Black's mind. Hopefully they have flashes back from the 12 ripping that they had a month ago in the same arena. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Gray trying to even it up. Fearson on the forecheck on the half wall. Knapp helping her out as well. Maybe the Knapp position of forward certainly was a heads-up play by the coaches, and it certainly paid off there. Fires it on net. Gets caught by a stick of Black. Black pushing it up the ice. Solberg jumps up in the play here, trying to hold it. Chips it up to Rampart. Rampart and Knapp. It's a 2-on-2. Now Rampart tries to slide it over. Hendrickson there to hold it. Dumps it out front, but gets caught on a stick. Black trying to get it out, but Fearson there to dump it back in. Fires it out behind the net. Knapp is going to look to try to hold this in the zone on the forecheck. Hendrickson with support as well. Out for Hendrickson. Hendrickson, opportunity. Fires it on net. And that's another goal! I can't believe it! Quintessential! Like I said, put her on it, put her on her back. She's going to carry this team to victory. Unbelievable. It's tied up with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. I can tell you what, Gray is not out of this yet as they make a line change here. We've got Henny and Bundy, Shanka, Hendrickson, Peterson. They're rallying behind that goal here, and they pull it back to Peterson. Peterson dumps it back up to Bundy. Bundy, opportunity here. Can they dump it out? Pass it over to Shanka. Does she? Decides to hold it herself and loses the handle. And we will get a slashing call by Black. And that's certainly not what they wanted to have as the pressure is mounting and the ice is tilting in Gray's favor. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left here. Got Zoe with their 3rd penalty of the game. 1 minute on the hard clock. We started late though. We started 8:15. Peterson loses the handle. Has to retreat, tries to chip it back up ice. Bundy tries to make a move. Got Henny. Chips it up. Forecheck from Bundy. Hendrickson looking to dump it in the zone. They'll touch up and re-enter. Bundy chasing behind the net. Trying to maintain possession with Henny. Henny chips it in. Henny with a potential wraparound. Looking to pass it. Dumps it out to in between Samuel's skates, but they can't hold it. Hendrickson fires once again. It goes wide. Bundy scoops it up in the corner. Dumps it over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson shoots it on a bouncing puck. It's a loose scramble. Trying to hold it. Black is going to get to clear it. Peterson trying to chip it back up, and they'll re-enter and regroup. Peterson trying to go dangle in between skates. Henny trying to hold it. Samuel as well.
Get it out!
Not 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game. Peterson makes one move, pushes it up ice, tries to make another. Certainly has time and space. Makes another. Samuel fans on it. Henny's going to have to play defense. What a great poke by Henny. That is certainly opportunity for Black to make a move there, and Quinn's going to dump it down. It's going to be an icing call unless Black plays it, which they do. Waves it off. And they're going to need a quick line change as Knapp runs on. So does Schaefer. Bundy trying to apply pressure. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. They're going to send it down, and we're going to get a, looks like an, no icing call. Going to end in a tie, unfortunately, here.
She's got to work on her board.
It's an unfortunate tie, I guess, as hard clock kind of jumps in, and what a game that SPL clawed back into. Fortunately, they've had a little more time. I think they might have came out ahead.
Good job, girls!